Will Tilvyn accept a government position? NDF gets Ranil's gas cylinder. Madama Bandara arms himself for the next battle. Ill will against Rosie under Ranil. Ranil's advisor now dishing advice to AKD. SJB supports AKD.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
Will Tilvyn accept a government position? Tilvyn Silva has been actively involved in JVP politics for 46 long years. He is the party's general secretary for 26 years so far. He didn't accept any portfolios in the regimes of either CBK or AKD. In a recent interview with BBC Sinhala service, he said he had kept his politics a secret that went on to help protect a lot of lives. He is the big brother for all others in the party. Some hoped his commitment to the party would be rewarded with the premiership or some other key position. He told the interview that he won't accept any position, but carry on with the party work while helping comrade AKD to run the government. Many say he has the political decorum to be indifferent to any situations and extend support to the fruits of a collective, lengthy effort. Opportunist political crossovers can learn a huge lesson from him too. NDF gets Ranil's gas cylinder. Ranil Wickremesinghe's supporters at the presidential polls remained clueless until yesterday, not knowing about a party or a symbol to contest from at the upcoming parliamentary election. Many suggestions were mooted, such as fielding candidates under the trophy or chair symbols. At the same time, people like Akila Viraj Karyawasam insisted they should join forces with the SJB. So, talks on a possible coalition began between Lakshman Fonseca and Ruwan Wijewardena. After around 8 rounds of talks, Sajith Premadasa's condition that Ranil should step down led it all to a stalemate. Ranil then intended to keep everyone who had supported him to govern in the past 2 years intact under the gas cylinder. But the Election Commission had gazetted that symbol under the independent candidate category. United Nations Permanent National Secretary Ravi Karunanayake was given the job of settling that issue. He immediately got to work and used the National Democratic Front to send a request to the Commission, asking for that symbol. A tense meeting at Sirikotha. In the meantime, the United National Party's Working Committee met at Sirikotha on October 1st with Ranil in the chair. Tensions flared at the meeting, with even Akila unexpectedly challenging Ranil's stand. Akila, together with Ashu Marasinghe and Navin Disanayake, insisted they should ally unconditionally with the SJB. Campaign to attack Akila, but a majority in the Working Committee wanted a conditional alliance under the United National Front. Akila charged that one in the party had given a 2 million rupee contract to sling mud at him, saying that he was going to join the SJB. Ranil too became concerned and demanded he come out with a name. But Akila didn't reveal anyone's identity. The Working Committee was divided, with both gas cylinder and elephant proposed as their symbol for the election. Trouble for elephant, but a top UNP lawyer pointed out an obstacle against using elephant. He noted that Palitha Range Bandara has filed an objection to the Election Commission against a UNP letter that appointed Krishan Theodore as the acting General Secretary. He has done it on the instructions of a President's Council. Sajith wants to prevent us from using elephant, said the UNP lawyer. Everything will be fine if we get gas cylinder, he added. Ravi K was told to look into that too. Ravi K's game. The former SLPP and SLFP lot who had been with Ranil were concerned by his plan to use elephant. They agreed by Monday that if that happens, they should contest under chair. The commission met on Tuesday, and the much-awaited decision came towards the evening. The request to replace Swan with gas cylinder has been accepted. Ravi K is behind that success. All Ranil's supporters were to gather at the Flower Road campaign office later today and reach final agreement on their alliance and symbol. Rajitha comes out with a symbol, Deepthi too, to join in. Rajitha Senaratne says they will contest with a new alliance under gas cylinder. A total of 34 parties and groups aligned with Ranil's Puluvan Sri Lanka for the presidential polls. It seems several more parties will now join forces with it. Deepthi Kumara Gunarathne's Samabhima party is one of them. Madhuma Bandara arms himself for the next battle. Affiliate leaders of the SJB-led alliance held a joint media briefing. Madhuma Bandara, Patali, Dullas, Dayasiri, Mano, Digambaram and Radhakrishan said they plan to go on a new political journey. Madhuma Bandara said they are the only alternative to the present regime. In the meantime, newcomer Waruna Rajapaksa is set to be assigned responsibilities in the SJB media unit. Undercutting against Hirunika again. Hirunika Premachandra is quite a controversial and popular character, making news and seen as highly inflammable. Jealousies against her led to undercutting within the party too. It is said that some are plotting to make sure she loses at the upcoming election. Under part of that plan, several females, including Hashan Thilakaratne's wife Apsari, are to be fielded from Colombo. She returned from Australia after the entire family had migrated to Australia just months ago. Big shots believe a sharing of the votes among several female candidates will deny her an opportunity to enter Parliament. It is said that a very powerful woman is having animosity towards Hirunika due to unknown reasons. But some say she is certain to win. In the meantime, Hali Ella organiser, Professor Pradeep Weerasinghe, has reportedly refused to contest. He won his electorate for Sajith at the last election. Before that, he played a key propaganda role at the 2015 and 2019 elections. An expert in political communication, he has held several local and international positions. Harin eyes Badula. Harin Fernando is said to be contesting from Badula again. When he was in the SJB, he switched to Gampaha at Sajith's request, but didn't abandon his politics in Badula either. But Ranil lost in Badula. Harin is back there to revive the chances. Another try at an alliance, Dilith to SJB. The latest alliance comes from the Maubima Janatha Party. Its leader entrepreneur Dilith Jayawira accepted Roshan Ranasinghe and gave him the party chairmanship. Earlier, Dilum Amunugama was appointed the national organiser. Channa Jayasumana too joined in with the deputy chairmanship. More powerful figures are likely to follow suit within days. Dilith contested the presidential polls under Communist Party of Sri Lanka's star symbol. Now, his plan is to win at least one seat from each district. Just like Sajith, he generously gives positions to anyone who joins him. He has been reached by both the telephone and gas cylinder to join forces. The majority opinion in the MJP is that they better ally with the SJB to have a chance of getting more seats, but other SJB affiliates are complaining about it. They have warned Sajith they would quit if he allied with the likes of Wimal Weerawansa, Udaya Gamanpila and Channa Jayasumana. Ill will against Rosie under Ranil. Rosie Senanayake, Ranil's senior advisor on local government bodies, alleges serious ill will against her during her term. Speaking to the media, Rosie said she was given a jeep as an official vehicle, but that it had to be returned after it broke down on the road. Next, she was given a Nissan Jeep. According to her, 8 vehicles were given to her in all from time to time, but none were roadworthy. A Porsche among them broke down on the road in February 2024, and she had to use a 3-wheeler instead. Due to this animosity towards her by Ranil, it is rumoured that she is likely to join Sajith very soon. Ranil's advisor now dishing advice to AKD? Nowadays, anyone who didn't vote for the National People's Power seems a rarity. Only a few, including Sirimal, Chinthana Dharmadasa, Deepthi Kumara Gunarathne and Ajith Perakum Jayasinghe say they supported Ranil. It seems even his advisors worked for the NPP. Pro-JVP Lanka Truth website says Ranil's senior advisor on media Professor Sunanda Madhuma Bandara now advises the new president too. That advice comes by way of an article he writes for Lanka Deepa. Just yesterday, he said in the column the government should implement the already reached consensus to ensure an increase in production for economic growth and reduce corruption and wastage. Lanka Truth says it is ridiculous that the man had the guts to advise the new government after having made false and distorted claims against AKD and the NPP in the past. SJB supports AKD. Scythe told party supporters in Dehiwala that they should set aside petty political differences and fully support in resolving national issues. Commenting on this, political critic Shiral Lakthalak says on Facebook that with the SJB already supporting AKD, there is no need any longer for non-supporters to vote for the SJB. That's it for today.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළ ගැස්ම.